There we go. Cool. What is up? Right now, I'm going to be calling sellers live. Try to lock up some deals right now and see what we can do. Every day, I'm going to try to do my best to go live as much as possible and do deals with you guys right here on my side. So, with that being said, let's jump right into it. Let's see where are we at. All right, Kayleen. Kayleen wants a call. If you guys can't hear, please let me know in the comments. All right. So I call twice. They don't answer. I'm gonna call them. I'm gonna shoot a text. Hey, this is Chris. You spoke to my assistant yesterday. Call me when you're available. Hey, you spoke to my assistant yesterday. Call me when you're available. I typically call twice, 3 times. And then I send a text if they don't answer. Sometimes I leave a voicemail. I want to make sure that I create a sense of urgency when calling these people. So let's see. Let's call the next person. So these leads, just so you're tracking, the leads that I am calling are pre-vetted leads. They are coming in from cold callers. So we have a cold calling team that is calling these leads, and we're working with, depending whatever market we're working, where we're working the markets. This is how they're calling, and this is how we're generating leads. So they already are on the phone with somebody, and they've already said, yeah. So called. So the next lead that I want to be calling is, let's see, where are we at? All right, we're gonna call this one in Charlotte. So vacant since last year, seller selling because too far from location. So let's pull this one to have a number in mind. I'm gonna pull this up in our CRM to check the notes. I'm gonna assign this right here to Chris, and then go back. And then let's see if I could actually share my screen with you guys so that way you guys could track exactly what I'm doing on my CRM. And I think it'll be beneficial for you to see what I see on my screen so you know what I'm looking at. But I don't know what's going on with this program. It's like freezing. Let me know if you guys could see my screen. All right, so let's see. What the heck? I can't share. I don't know why, but It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. We're gonna work this out. We're gonna get better at these lives. So let's see. This is in Charlotte, North Carolina. Day one. Miss Simpson. Miss Simpson, this is Chris Silva. Give me a call back at your earliest convenience. Send her a text message. Hey, call me when you have a chance. So the next one. She can't afford it no more. And right here, if you guys are seeing all the leads. So if you guys could see my screen, you guys are looking, and my wife would be mad at me sharing with you guys, but who cares? Let's see. What did she say? The voicemail of who? She didn't say it. Let's see. Back as soon as possible. Thank. Might have too many windows open. What the heck is going on, bro? There we go. All right, let's see. All right, let's call the next seller. Let's see where we at. Next seller, next seller, next seller. If you guys have any questions, I am right now calling sellers to lock up a deal. Right now, the leads that I'm working on from are cold callers. I joined it for you. Thank you, Kanita. I invited you. Uh, hello. Thank you, Kanita. All right, let's see. Damn it, son. There's a lot of leads, bro. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. All right, so this one in San Antonio, I'm going to call this one. Let's see. 38. San Antonio, Texas, vacant her parents' home before it got burned last year in November. She doesn't have plans on building on it. She already has a home to go on. Sole decision maker, sister passed away, so she's the only one remaining. All right, let's see. Opportunities. All right, so this land, or this is in San Antonio. And right off the back, just on the notes, great notes from the co-caller. And so one decision maker, we're finding out who's the decision maker. And so I'm going to call. And we're going to see. Francis. Francis, this is Chris. Give me a call back when you get a chance. Thank you. This is Chris. Give me a call when you get a chance. I just left the same voicemail back to back to back to back. Let's call her back one more time. She's probably at work. Mohammed, you had a lead. All right, on to the next, on to the next. Oh, that's the one I had called. Mohammed, let's see, just respond to. Called 3 times. Answer. All right, on to the next, on to the next. Working on a project. Let's see. Mm-mm-mm. There's a divorce right here. So let's see what's good with this divorce. What's up, Queenie? We can lock something up right now, girl. We can lock something up right now. Hi, Alfredo. Hello. Can you hear me? Awesome. I was calling. I was looking for Senya. She had spoke to. I'm not too sure if it was you or her. One of you guys spoke to my assistant about the property you guys were trying to sell. You guys spoke to my assistant Quinn. I'm not too sure. I have Wizman, but do you guys have multiple properties for sale? Oh, okay. Was it the 1018? Okay. Were you the one that spoke to my assistant? Oh, okay then. Yes, it's because I'm here on the notes and I see her name as well, but I also see your name. Is your name Alfredo? Awesome, nice Silva. So my understanding, just based on the notes, is that you guys had it. You guys were trying to sell it, and it's just you. Okay, I have two. I have two different. Two. I was looking at two different files. I just realized that. Apologize. Okay. You're trying to sell this. It's paid off. Is there a reason why you're selling this? Yeah. Okay. Cool. Nice. I'm actually looking at pictures right now. You did this work yourself? No, absolutely. It looks like a good remodel. It looks like you guys did some good work on it. Okay, cool. Well, just to let you know about us, is we're an investment company. Typically, we either buy to fix and flip, or we buy and hold. Obviously, this isn't a fix and flip. You already did all that. However, this would probably more of a be a buy and hold type of property. Um, Let me see. Why do you think it hasn't sold? Yeah. Okay. What kind of feedback are you getting on like from the buyers or the people that are walking this? Mhm. Okay. So I mean, you did get an offer, but just not what you're wanting. Okay. Well, yeah, no, I hear you. Okay, cool. Well, we're definitely interested in the property, especially since it's a this would probably be more of a buy and hold for us. However, if we were to buy this, we would if we were to buy this cash, we would buy it at a discounted rate because for us to deploy the cash, it only makes sense. However, I know there's a certain number in mind that you have. Obviously, you turned down an offer. Would you be interested in any type of owner finance on this? Okay. What if price that you want at the 219,500? Yes, sir. It's all negotiable. I mean, obviously for us is we want to get in as little down, but I mean, you tell me, hey Chris, this is what I would like down, and if it makes sense, obviously everything needs to make sense for us. So just it comes back down to how much money would you want down? Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna kind of run some numbers real quick. I'm gonna pull up, let's see where we're at. See if we could make this happen. Are you still living in San Antonio? Okay. How's the weather out there? We're in El Paso, and today we for the first day we got snow. It's kind of super cold out here. Yeah, super cold. Did you guys get any snow these past days or no? Hmm. Okay, so where I was thinking is if we're gonna be paying top dollar for the property at the 219, ideally we would probably be in the ballpark of about maybe 15 to $18,000 down. Mm-mm-mm. Let's see, and then it would be a monthly payment. You would be collecting a cash flow every single month. I'm gonna pull up. Let's see. Mm-mm. I'm just gonna. So ideally, you would probably be looking at about $600 a month. Okay. Is it more? Is it okay? Um, Ideally, for is it more like the monthly cash flow for you, or would you say it's more the down payment? Like if we were to come up on both. Okay. So if we were to come in with a bigger down payment, it necessarily wouldn't increase the monthly payment. Now, that's not to say that we can't do the 50, which I'm not too sure if we can or we can't, just kind of based on the numbers, but as far as if we were to be able to get close to that number, what would be the lowest that you would be able to take as far as monthly on a monthly payment? Because it, and I know for you, like you want money up front, so I'm thinking if we can do 50, I'm thinking we're probably going to be somewhere around 750 a month. You wouldn't want to do that. Okay, no, I totally understand. Let me ask you: is what if we were to come up with more money down? Would you consider a smaller payment? I don't know. Again, I would still need to like. This is just kind of like the rough underwriting. I would just need to kind of go more in depth, and that's why it just comes back down to like what's really important for you. Because another thing that I'm thinking is what we could do is if we were to structure a deal like this, we could put what we call a balloon. Are you familiar with what a balloon is? Okay, so a balloon is just basically when the term of the loan ends. So that means since you're as our bank, is if we were to just say put like a 7 year balloon or a 6 or 5 year balloon, is we need to either refinance or sell within that time frame of that balloon. If not, you can take away the property from us. So since you're the bank, basically you would foreclose on us. So now that allows you to ensure you're not worried about tenants, you're not worried about taxes, you're not worried about anything in the property because we're fully responsible for all of that. However, you're acting as the bank, so you're protected by the asset. So within that time period of the balloon, we would need a refinance within that time frame. So meaning you're going to get the full amount of money, which is just the what was it, the 219 that we had said. If we give you the top dollar, the 219 for it within that time of that balloon, you would then cash out. We would need to refinance, and that's when you would cash out your whole amount of money. Okay. So let me see. Now, as far as let's see, is it more like you need the money now type deal, or is it more you rather like you're okay holding on and then getting the money in the back end as long as you get the price that you want? Okay. Mm, okay. Makes sense. So you want to take the funds from here and go dump it into the other house and then sell that other house as well. Nice. Yeah, yeah. So you have like your own little team going, is what I'm understanding. You want to like keep getting and flipping more. Oh, okay, cool. That even makes it better. Maybe we could even buy some houses together and flip some houses. I mean, they're always sending me. There's like I said, we buy properties all across Texas. So we always come across deals, and sometimes, like for us, is we don't have enough crew. Cool. All right. So let's see. So ideally, if would we be able to structure some sort of deal where if we were to come in, just say with $50,000 and about $750 a month with a 6-year balloon, meaning we have to refinance within that time. However, we still stick to the same price. Is that something that you would be interested in? That would be probably, I'm thinking like a 6-year balloon. Now, this isn't to say that it's going to take us 6 years to refinance. However, it's 6 years to protect yourself in case we don't refinance. Yeah, would you like me to put something in writing for you so that way we could put do like a soft letter of intent, kind of stipulating all the terms. Okay. Let me do something real quick. Let me just verify. I want to make sure that we have your email here. And if we don't, I'll grab that from you if that's okay. Actually, we don't have your email. What is your email address? At yahoo.com. Awesome. And is there someone else that you need to talk about, like a spouse involved or anybody else that in order for you to make a decision on this? Okay, so you're the only decision maker. Awesome. When would tomorrow be a good time for us to touch base after I send that out to you? Just so if you have any questions, we could kind of go over it together. Alfredo, thank you so much for the call. Tomorrow, let's see. I just want to pull up my calendar real quick and see. You're an hour ahead. It's 4:45 over there, correct? Okay. Does 6 p.m. work for you? Your time? Awesome, Alfredo. What I'll do is I'll send that here shortly, and then tomorrow we'll touch base and see what we can do to work something out, and hopefully we're able to open up title by the weekend. Alfredo, I appreciate you. Have an amazing day. We'll talk soon. Bye bye. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm. Boom, boom, boom. Hello. Hello. Hello, why? What did I even offer this guy? I said 50K down. So in my head, just so everybody's tracking, is like what I'm thinking is like I'm just trying to gauge. I want to feel where he's at, and it came to a point where he actually opened up to me, like, and he told me what he's trying to do. So now, what I want to dive in is I'm actually not going to send him the LOI. I'm not going to send him an LOI. I'm actually going to wait. And then tomorrow I'm going to call him and then I'm going to follow up with him. At this point, he's already sinking and soaking it all up. And whatever is going to come up is going to come up in his own head. So he's motivated. However, it's identifying as like, oh, I'll just turn it into a rental. So I already know if he's willing to turn it into a rental, there's some opportunity of him wanting to sell or finance. That's all I needed to hear. Okay, cool. So now based on the seller financing, now I could go back and structure the deal. And I offered him And I think this is one of the biggest things that people always get confused on is like what interest rate, what payment, what all this. I always go with 0% interest right off the back. So on this case, like I went to a mortgage calculator. I did 220 minus 20 grand, $200,000 at $200,000 at 0%, and that's how I came up with the $600 payment. He wanted a higher payment and a higher down payment. I said I can only give you one or the other. So now that he wants 50,000, okay, cool. I'm gonna go down to $700. My exit strategy on this is either a wrap or a rental. Like that's just based right off the back, and that's why like I'm just structuring the deal as fast as I can in my head. But we just need to, let's see, start time January 10th. We just need to constantly be proactive. I saw someone in the comments ask me like how long, how many years. Like I told him 6 years. But another thing that I've learned is remember when you're talking to somebody, you're subconsciously already planting in their head. So imagine I would have been like, oh, it could be 3 years or 2 years. In his head, he's gonna think, oh, in 2 years I'm gonna get my money, and that's what I don't want to do. I want to set the longer terms and then work backwards. So I said, 7 years, 6 years, maybe 5. In his head, he's already going to always go for the shorter amount. But now, based on everything I told him, it gives him time to soak in everything that I told him. So, LOI, seller finance. Let's see, seller finance. This property is located in. Thanks, Siri. Chris's calendar. I'm just booking into my calendar right now. Where else did I see some comments? I saw comments on what comments? Where's he live? Oh, this is live right now, Matt. What's up, Matt? This is live on IG. Someone I saw it on IG, and then I'm also live on YouTube. So that was that. But let's see. So it's just getting on the phone. I think that's one of the biggest things is picking up the phone and making the calls. So I made the appointment. It's on my calendar. Alfredo. We'll give that guy a call tomorrow. Let's go to the next one. Let's see. Engaging session earlier. Yeah, guys, and if you guys can't hear it, just let me know. I think that's a problem that I constantly have is because it's on my computer, so I literally had to hold the computer up. But I'm gonna see if I can move the phone or move the camera or something so that way you guys could hear. But if you guys have any questions, you guys just ask in any of the chats, and I will jump. I would jump. So, nice, Queenie. Good looking out right here, Alfredo Bexar, Alfredo Aguilar. That's it. So on CAD, it had it at 149,000. Let's see. All right. Let's go to the next one. Look, someone's calling me back. Hello. Hello. Is this Kayleen? Kylan. Kylan? Is that how you pronounce it? Well, nice to meet you. My name is Chris Silva. How are you? I'm doing amazing. Thank you for asking. So the reason for my call is you actually spoke to my assistant, I believe, yesterday or today. the reason why we buy is either to fix and flip or to buy and hold. Now, this property specifically, based on me, doesn't look like it's going to be a fix and flip property. It's probably going to be more of a buy and hold. We're a company based out of Texas. Like I said, we buy all across the country. And when the property is brought to us, after looking at it and stuff, we are definitely interested in the property. So, just I have a question for you: is when you say 10K up front, is that does that mean you're willing to sell or finance the property, or what do you mean by the 10K up front? Okay. Yeah, absolutely. And do you still have? Does your mom still have a mortgage on this? Oh, it's your problem. Do you still I'm sorry about that. Do you still have a mortgage on this? It's paid off? Okay. Well, let me ask you, would you be open to any type of owner finance? Okay. Yeah. So, I mean, I would love to for all of us to jump on a call. I mean, I could we could all of us could jump on a call, but I'll just kind of break it down basic for you. And if you have any questions, just let me know. The benefit like so the benefits of owner finance is you said the property's paid off, correct? So one of the things is once you sell this property, you're going to have to be paying the capital gains up front. Now, on an owner finance deal, typically you could take those capital gains and you could spread it out over time because you're not collecting all the money up front. So that's one benefit. The second benefit is you're able to get the price that you want. All we're looking for are the terms. So, like the way you're going to turn around and you're going to rent this property, that's basically what we're going to do is we're going to turn around, we're going to rent this property. This isn't a property that's going to make us rich overnight. This is a property that's going to get us rich over time. So we're not going to make our money till the back end, 10, 15 years from today. So that's the reason why we buy real estate. The third reason a seller benefits from seller financing is it allows you to receive monthly cash flow without the four T's: tenant, termites, taxes, and toilets. So you don't have to worry about the maintenance. You don't have to worry about tenants. You don't have to worry about taxes, insurance. In a sense, we're responsible for all of that. Now you're acting as the bank. So you're protected by the asset itself, and you're just like a bank. You're collecting the monthly payment every day. I mean, I'm sorry, every day. That would be nice, huh? Every month. Yeah, you're collecting the payment every month and you're protected by the asset itself. So, okay. Yeah, I mean that termites, the four T's. The four T's. No, it's okay. Go ahead. And if I'm talking too fast, please let me know because sometimes I talk very fast. So yeah, so again, we would then just need to come to an agreement on terms. Now, for us, obviously, We need to where we're going to make our money is going to be on our monthly cash flow, and then over time, like I had said. The biggest thing is we would just need to come to an agreement on a purchase price. So if you were to tell me, Chris, look, in order for me to do this, this is what I would want my purchase price. And then basically, after we come up with the purchase price, then we could agree on the down payment. And we're okay. Just to let you know, I'm okay giving the $10,000. Just keep in mind, though, everything is going to go through a title company. So we're still going to be closing at a title company to make sure that you're the owner, make sure there's no liens on the property or any judgments against the property. However, yes, I mean, it's very simple once we're able to come to an agreement on a price, and we can do the $10,000 down. Okay, I have 79,000. Okay. Okay. So if I were to, and I'm just gonna go with the underwriter right now, and I just want to make sure that we're in agreement on this. So we would be at a purchase price of $79,000 with $10,000 down. And this is something that we would be able to put on paper today. Yeah, so basically we would send it via email, so that way you could e-sign based on the terms that we're agreeing on, and then us as the buyers would sign. And then what would happen, and I just kind of want to walk you through the process, is once you sign the contract or the agreement, we sign the agreement. That agreement then gets sent to title company. The title company will then start the title work, meaning they'll reach out to you. They'll ask you for any information that they need. They'll make sure that the property is paid off. There's no liens, there's no judgments. And then once title company has all the documents drafted up, such as the $10,000 a month that you're going to be financing us, their attorneys will draft up all those documents. Then we will close. At the time of closing, that's when the buyer and the seller sign the same time, and the title acts as the middle person. We deposit the funds to the title company, and the title company will then ask you how you want your money, whether it's a check or a wire. And then so the title company would then pay you out. Absolutely. Yeah, oh, absolutely. No, I get you on that. That won't be a problem. Yeah. No, absolutely. And that's why I want to make sure that if we're able to work a deal today, and I mean, I'll get you the proof of funds and I get you the agreement, we're able to move on this so that way we both are happy and we both have a deal. Okay, let me pull that up for you. So typically we finance just like a typical mortgage over 30 years. However, it's not gonna be 30 years till we pay you out. Once the property has equity, what we tend to do is we refinance the property. Now, once we refinance the property, because now the property is worth more over time, once we refinance the property, that's when you get paid out completely. Because remember, since you're the bank, you're carrying a lien against the property. So when we go refinance with another bank, they see, oh, look, this is the owner. This is the owner of the note. They owe this person 69 or 68, 60, whatever it is at that time. And then you get paid out at that time. Does that make sense? Answer. I got an answer. It's not hold the property, it's more you're the bank. So now we're making you monthly payments. Yeah. So that monthly payment amortize over. Keeps the title. No, the seller does not keep the title. The seller keeps a note against the property. The title then gets transferred to the new owner's name, in this case, which would be my name. I'm about to tell him. So, how am I coming up with this payment? I'm going to a mortgage calculator, 30 years, 0% interest, and I'm about to tell him it would be a $200 payment because it's such a little amount of money, $69,000 finance. He's going to say, whoa, that's too low. So, I'm going to ask him, what if I come in with a bigger down payment? And then it just worked backwards. But you got to pick up the phone in order to get these deals like this. This deal is in Florida. I'll show you guys right now. If you guys have any questions, please put it in the chat. I don't know what's happening. What's happening? I don't know what's happening on over here on, I don't know, on YouTube or Facebook. I know we had some people on Facebook watching. And I know we had some people on Bermowski. You're lagging. Yo, David, Bobby, yo, Matt, what's up? Dude, I don't know. This fucking program is so. Let's see. I wonder if it's working over here. Dude, what the fuck? I wonder what happens if I restart this. Mm-mm-mm. Something seems off about this, though. Let's see. Did we look at the cat on this? This is in Jacksonville, Florida. Mm, let's see if I could. See how much you want? 79,000. This is a 3 bed, 3 bath, 1,300 square, 79,000. Hello? No, it's okay. No worries. Okay, so after plugging it into, can you hear me? So after plugging it into a mortgage calculator, you're looking at about $250 a month. Okay. What would work for you? What would work for you? Mhm. Now let me ask you this. I know exactly what you're saying. No, I totally get you. Now, let me ask you this. What if we were to go up on the purchase price? So instead of buying it for 79,000, we buy it for 84,000 or 86,000. So I understand you're not getting the money up front, you're just getting the money over time. Now, when we refinance, you get the full amount. Or we come. Okay. Let me ask you, what would a monthly payment look like that would you like with the $10,000 down? What kind of monthly would you like that would make this make sense for you? 750. Okay. If we were to come up with the seven to the 750, would you be able to come down on the down payment? No. Okay. No, don't be sorry. Don't. It's what you need. No, it's what you need. I totally. I hear you. So I just want to get clear. If we're able to do $10,000 down, $750 a month with the purchase price of $79,000, this is something that we would be able to do today. I want a for sure answer. I want a for sure answer. I, no, absolutely, and I want to make sure it's a good deal for you. That's the thing. Absolutely. No, you got to take care of your mom. I understand that. I get that. Yeah, no, I get it. Can I place you on a brief hold? I wanna see if I would be able to do something like that. And if I can, I mean, hopefully we could get it in writing. If I can, I don't want to waste any of your time, and I want to tell you straight out, like, hey, I can or I can't. But that's why I'm saying if I could do it, I'm gonna place you on a brief hold. But if I could do it, I just want to make sure that we'll be able to do it. I'm gonna place you on a brief hold. Okay, give me a second. All right, all right, all right. We got something. So I'm just going to place him on a brief hold to show him, create that urgency. He wants, this is a property in Jacksonville, Florida, $10,000 a month, $750. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up to $11,000, but I'm going to stay at a $600 payment. And then I'm going to work this shit backwards, and we going to lock up this deal. So I'm going to just write it down. So we're going to go $11,000 down. Let's go with $650 monthly. All right, let's see. I'm trying to see if I could hear him. So we'll wait one more minute. You always want to place people on a hold to create that urgency behind. And now they feel like, oh shit, they working on something. They working on something. And we working on something. We working on something. All right. If you're on YouTube, if you guys have any questions, let me know. Instagram, let me know. Facebook, let me know. All right, let's go. Go. Yo. Hello? Are you there? Yeah, I could hear you. One more time, I want to ask you, how do you pronounce your name? I want to make sure I pronounce it correctly. Kylan. Kylan, you want the good news or you want the good news? The good news or the bad news? There's no bad news. The good news is we can do $11,000 down with a payment of $650 a month. You don't have to worry about taxes. You don't have to worry about insurance. You don't have to worry about tenants, or you don't need to worry about toilets. Okay, what's the determining factor? Did I say something wrong? Okay, no, I totally get it. Awesome. And if you need me to jump on the phone with Scott, give me a call and tell Scott. Chris wants to talk to you, Scott. So would you say it's you tell him Chris wants to talk to you, Scott. Just like that. Just like that. He wants to buy the house. He's ready to move. So would you say it's good about an hour? We'll touch base in about an hour. Awesome. I appreciate you and we'll talk soon. If you is there any questions you fully understand it? So we will walk the property. However, I will buy the property as is. No repairs need to be done. There, nothing needs to be done on the property. I won't get an appraisal. However, I will have, or if it's not myself, I will have someone walk the property. However, this is an as is transaction. I have a question for you now. Is there something that is stopping you from making a decision right now? Absolutely, because yeah, absolutely, and that's why I would like to. The reason why I would like to be on the phone with Scott as well too when you talk to him is just in case he has any questions, I'm able to answer them right there, if that makes sense. Like I don't want this like, oh, he said this, Chris, or he said that, or oh, Scott saying this, or Chris like let's just if we're gonna do this, let's do it. I'm ready to close right now. All right, sounds good. We'll talk soon. Let me know if there's anything I could do. All right, bye bye. Scotty doesn't know. Scott, see, you gotta press for one more, bro. You gotta press one more time, one more time, one more time, one more time, one more. And I just wanted to keep pushing. And that's one thing that I think a lot of people lack is the confidence when talking to a seller. You have to have confidence. Like, look, bro, I want to move on this right now. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to make this happen. And at the end of the day, you figure it out, you keep pushing and like I think there's this fake fear that is created when people are talking. Like, what are they going to think? What are they going to say? What did this happen? What did this happen? You take it piece by piece. Like, that's the biggest thing. And that's the biggest advice I could give when talking to sellers. In this case, he's motivated. He wants to get to talk to the attorney. So I said, hey, bro, what's the attorney's name? Like, no, he actually said the attorney's name. I didn't even ask him. I said, put the attorney on the phone. Like, let's jump on him. Tell Scott I want to talk to him. What's up, Scott? We going to do this deal? Like, I don't want the attorney to come cockblock onto this deal and like, oh, well, if you seller finance, this is blah, 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 blah. Like, bro, urgency, speed, and you want to make sure the lack or understand that the lack of speed is what costs you deals by you not moving fast enough and creating urgency behind people. So, I mean, there's that. I hope. Let me know in the comments if you guys are if this is beneficial. What I should talk about? Should I just keep calling more sellers? What do you guys need help with? Like, what's stopping you? I want to know what is stopping you from doing deals exactly like this, bro. $11,000. Let me see if I could fucking pull up a. Actually, I'll pull this up. I'll share this with you guys so that way you guys could see what the fucking property looks like. Let's see if you guys could see. This is what the property looks like. So it's a new. I don't know if you guys could see it. I don't know if you guys could see it. Yeah, you guys can. So it's this one bedroom, or it's a 3 bedroom, 3 bath. Jacksonville, Florida, little yard. There's probably an HOA on this property, but when I'm underwriting, I'm just trying to negotiate the terms. And if something changes, then I just kind of work it backwards. But I mean, based on the information, I already made an offer. There's nothing. The only thing, like, and this is the thing that most people always say is like, Chris, like, what if the seller says this or what if the seller says that? Well, you're never gonna fucking know until you jump on the phone. Jump on the phone, talk to the sellers, and have a conversation. So this is where we're at. And we're gonna wait for my boy. What's his name? K. I even forgot his name. Kayleen. K. Yo, what's up, K? I'm gonna wait for my boy K to come back and see if we can lock up this deal. And if he has the 1 hour to call me back, follow up within 1 hour, and then we're able to turn around and lock this up. Now, exit strategies. Let's talk about exit strategies. What can I do with this property? I could turn around, I could rent it out, go find a rental. He has it listed for 1740. You can see right here that it was already on the market. He had it for rent at one point in 2023. He had it for rent. He probably rented it in September 2023. And then he just put it back up October. So there's something else in there. And this is where you have to do like your discovery. You have to see like what's going on. And this goes back to if you are asking the right questions, you're going to get the answers you need. Ask the right questions. Like talk to the person. Have a fucking gin. Have a fudgin'. I gotta stop cussing because of YouTube. But just have a conversation with somebody and then work backwards. So that's where we're at with that one. All right, cool. Let's go to the next one. Dude. Does the seller retain the title as well in case you guys default? If you default on a seller finance deal, what happens is the seller's able to foreclose on you. Jesse. Let's start with this one. All right, Summerton. She has bone cancer and she's not gonna get better and now moved to assisted living facility. Property just got listed 20 days in the market, but it's not any way related to the realtor. She's an art major. She's alone, and her husband was military and passed away many years ago. Oh, that's so sad. Let's call Miss Marine. And what I'll do is I'll just like it, Queenie, just so you know. That's the one I'm working on. If Erica's watching, calling now. Miss Marine. Kate. Fuck. What was his name? Kayleen? Kayleen. All right, let's go to the next one. All right. Bro, it's cold in here. I'm hungry. Jesse got bone B-dubs and he didn't bring any. Ben got canes and he didn't bring any. Something tells me this guy that his mom doesn't even know that he's trying to sell the fucking condo, and I bet she. Here we go. Marion. I just realized because the accounts that are linked up is so Jesse said a question that you could ask is, how do you want the money? Do you want the money in a wire or a check? Now it gets them start thinking, oh, I want how I want that money. Hello, Marianne. Good afternoon. This is Chris Silva. You spoke to my assistant this morning. How are you? That is good to hear. How's your day going? It's going good. That is good. How's the weather where you're at? Is it cold or hot? Cold. So I'm in Texas and we got our first snow day today and it is freezing. You used to live in Hawaii? Wow, how was that? Long enough, she said. That's So I was calling you about the property that you were telling that you're interested in. I just want to let you know that we're a group of investors out of Texas. We buy properties all across the country. Now, for us, when we buy, we typically either buy to fix and flip or to buy and hold for the long longevity of it. My understanding was that you were living in this property and you just recently moved out. Okay. Okay. And yeah, I'm actually yeah, I'm seeing the full home. Really? So so you're telling me the house looks a lot better than the pictures. Wow, that's awesome. Do you still have the house fully furnished? Okay. Yeah, absolutely. And I'm pretty sure it's a big drastic change for you, huh? Well, just yeah, just know with God on your side, you're gonna be okay. It always works out for the better. No, it will. Not it should. It will. It will. Awesome. So it's no, it's okay. Take your time. It's is the property paid off? Hmm. You don't believe in debt? Is that how you've been your whole life? That's funny. That's the way I was raised. My mom and my dad always told me like if you just what you said, if you can't buy it, don't buy it at all. And they would always tell me pay it off, pay it off, pay it off until I got introduced to real estate. It became a little bit different. And that's what I wish I would have learned. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. How much do you pay there? S A month? $7,000 a month? Well, no, my yeah, I know someone that owned one in Texas. They were charging like $1,800 a month, but from 1,800 to $7,000 a month. I mean that must be a really really nice assisted living center. Medium. Wow. I'm in the wrong bit. Yeah, yeah, you sure can. That is fine. Actually, I actually think I have it right here. Is her name Eden Hawkins? Awesome. What I will do is I will call them and see if we could work something out. I have a question for you. If I were to give you the price you want, would you be willing to sell or finance this deal? Sell or finance this deal? Become my bank? So basically, and this is where basically is you become my bank. I give you the price that you want. I will pay all the closing costs. I will pay for your agent and I will make you monthly payments every single month until I refinance or I pay off the house. Well, the thing is like I don't know what you plan on doing with so much money. But the benefits to a seller finance is you get to put that money into a trust. You're a saver. You're not an investor, huh? You're a saver. See, and with Wall Street, you can't control Wall Street. Real estate, you can control. But real estate, you can control. I could give you the price that you want if you give me the terms that I need. So at it would. Okay. Well, what I'll do is I will make a cash offer with your agent and see if it's something that we're able to work out. And if it's not, no harm, no foul. However, I will reach out to the agent and see what we can do. Is there a certain price in mind that you're looking to net out on this? Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay, she probably did. She probably did tell me in the notes, but I just didn't read it. I like to talk to sellers directly. Yeah. Well, that's good. At least you were able. That's awesome. Well, let me take a look at it. Let me take a look at it. Let me see, and then let me see if I could submit an offer with the agent, and then we can see what we can do. I know it just hit the market recently. However, I would be interested in a seller finance deal. I know you're not, but let me see if I can make a cash offer. Mm. Awesome. I got that right here. And I see you bought this property for $120,000 in 2012. Oh, well, that's the year I graduated. That shows my age right there, huh? In 2012. That's so funny. Awesome. Let me look at this. Let me see. Awesome. Let me reach out to them and let me see if I can put together a cash offer. You might not be happy with it, but hopefully we're able to work something out. Awesome. Well, you have yourself an amazing evening and we will talk soon. There it is. She hung up. All right. So it's very important to understand the motivation behind these sellers. And what have we talked to? Five sellers. We made three offers, four offers. The seller right here, she's not in a rush to sell. Older age, $7,000 for an assisted living center is what she's paying. The last seller, he's in a rush. The seller before that is the other guy with the LOI. So, I mean, I feel out of these calls, we have two solids right now. I'm going to go grab something to eat and then